Hello everybody, I'm here at Champion Buick GMC taking a look at this all-new 2019 GMC Sierra 1500. This particular model is an SLT crew cab with the X31 off-road package. Starting off at the front, you can see you have a massive grille with the GMC logo. All LED lights throughout, as well as LED fogs. Front and rear parking sensors, your nice vertical tow hooks, which I think looks absolutely amazing. Coming over to the side, we have a really nice 20-inch chrome rim on some Bridgestone Dueler ATs. This specific tire is a 275/60 R20. I love that GM gives you this plastic fender flare to protect against rock chips and everything. Here's your 5.3 liter V8 badge. Here's a closer look at the new updated mirror. Previously it was located right here, but now it's further down on the door. You do get LED lights with this mirror as well. You do get splash guards, as well as some thick paint along the rocker panel and bed that not only protects against rock chips but corrosion as well. I don't know if you'll be able to see it that well. There's your nice new updated Sierra badge. Really nice chrome running boards that go the length of the cab. This vehicle does have passive entry, so as long as you have the key fob with you, you can lock and unlock the door from any of the door handles. Again, some nice splash guards. Here's the closer look at that X31 badge, which I believe is GMC's version of a Z71. Coming to the back of the vehicle, we have the new bumper with the tailgate step. This vehicle does have blind spot monitoring, and the monitor is in the bumper, not in the light, which I think is a really good idea. Most lights that have the blind spot monitoring in them are an arm and a leg to replace if you ever need to replace them. This Sierra does come with the new updated tailgate that can open a variety of ways. I'll get to that later on in the video. You do have your parking sensors right here, as well as a 4 and 7 pin connector and your access point to the spare tire. Very nice. Overall, it looks just really aggressive. You do have your dual exhaust tips right there that are kind of squared off, which looks really nice. Again, there's your X31 badge up top. You have your capless fuel fill port right here. You have this new wing that has the third brake light integrated into it, and this causes air to come over the bed to try to avoid the vortex of air creating more drag and create better aerodynamics. Let's take a closer look at that 5.3 liter V8. So here's a closer look at the third generation 5.3 liter Ecotec. Something to note with the redesign of this engine bay, they've kind of angled everything towards the center of the vehicle, which I think is great. I know in the outgoing model year, it was a pain in the butt to access the negative battery terminal because there was support bars going across both sides of the engine bay. Now that it's kind of angled in a V shape, you have easy access to just about everything you're going to need to have access to. Let's take a closer look at the interior of the vehicle now. Alright, so starting off on the left driver's side door, we have this really nice looking dark wood plastic trim piece that kind of continues throughout the cab, as well as a brushed kind of aluminum looking trim. Over here we have all of your window controls. The front two are automatic up and automatic down. In front of that you have all of your mirror controls. This button right here, when you push it, kind of flips all of the mirrors in. When you push it again, it'll rotate them out. That's really cool that they have that. Two-person memory seating right here, as well as your lock and unlock buttons. Coming over here, we have the new trailer tow mode, which is no longer a button on the column or the shifter. It's now a little knob. To put it into trailer tow mode, you're just going to flick it to the left, and there'll be a little amber tow logo right there, indicating you're in trailer tow mode. And to put the vehicle into sport mode, you're going to flick the knob to the right, and you'll have a green checkered flag on that screen indicating you're in sport mode. Under that, we have the push button transfer case, and then we have all of your lighting buttons right here as well. Under that, we have your new electronic parking brake, and then right over here we have your hood release latch. Coming up to this beautiful information cluster right here, we have your tachometer with your automatic start-stop indication right over here, speedometer on the right, various gauges up top, and a really nice LCD display screen in the middle. Something to note, this GMC logo and the white bezels around light up when you turn the car on. I think it looks really nice. Coming back to the steering wheel, this steering wheel is manual tilt and telescopic. It is really nice, leather wrapped, very soft leather. Starting over on this side, you have all of your cruise control buttons right here. You have your heated steering wheel indicated by an amber light right there. This is your collision warning assistance button. To push it, you can adjust the gap that the vehicle will alert you to when you're getting too close to the vehicle in front of you. Over on this side, we have the control pad for the center LCD screen. These two buttons control side to side, and to control up and down, you actually have this kind of scroll wheel right here. And when you want to select something, you just push the scroll wheel in. To the left of that, we have your hands-free call buttons right here. We have this really nice kind of, I don't know how I describe it, kind of like a fish scale textured material right here. It's not rough, it just, you can definitely feel those tiny little bumps in it. It looks real nice and feels really nice to hold. Just like on most General Motors vehicles, on the left side of the steering wheel you have your seek or preset station rocker. As you can see, I'm scrolling through my presets with the steering wheel. And then on the back, I have my volume rocker. So I can control the volume without taking my hands off the steering wheel. So, pretty happy about that. Lots of safety features in this vehicle. Blind spot monitoring, collision forward assist, which is awesome. Coming up over here, we have a nice little storage. We have a nice little storage compartment. Sorry about that. Right here for earbuds, some small cell phones, and then a little tinier, shallower storage compartment in the back. We have a really nice updated 8-inch touchscreen display. It is a lot more responsive than the outgoing model, and it just looks so much cleaner. Like it just looks absolutely amazing. You do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto included, and this vehicle is connected via 4G LTE Wi-Fi. You have navigation, and you have heating and cooling controls on the touchscreen, which is awesome. Underneath that, you have all of your physical buttons for the radio. If you want to go home, if you want to select a radio station, you can use this dial, and you can scroll through them. And then you can just push the select button to select what station you want to listen to. Under that, we have all of your physical buttons for the heating and cooling in the vehicle, as well as you can access them right there. I love having kind of that redundancy where you can control them from physical buttons as well as capacitive buttons on the touchscreen. The driver and passenger do have heated and ventilated seats. As you can see, my seat is ventilated right now because it is quite hot out today. Driver's seat heated, and not only are the seats heated, but the seat backs are heated as well, which is awesome. Coming down here, we have your lane keep assist. When it's on, there's going to be an amber notification or kind of LED light right there to let you know that it's on. Your parking sensor is on off. Automatic start stop will be on every time you turn the vehicle on, unless you plug something into the 4 or 7 pin connector in the back. This button will lower the tailgate. This button will control your hazard lights. There's your traction control on off. This button right here is green, indicating there is power going to this outlet right here, and then that's your hill descent control button as well. Working our way down over here, we have the integrated trailer brake control, which has been moved from the left side to the right. I think that's a huge positive. It just feels more natural over on the right side of the vehicle. USB-C, USB, and a 12-volt outlet right here. This one does come with wireless charging, so if your phone has that capability, you can just leave it here and it will charge up for you. Nice little storage compartment right here. Working our way back, we have 2 more cup holders as well as a center storage compartment right here. There's that nice wood looking trim again, as well as some map storage on the driver's side and passenger side. Opening up the center storage compartment, it is LED lit and does have file management, so if you do buy this vehicle for work, you can store your files right here. You also have an SD card reader as well as a USB-C, regular USB, and an auxiliary jack. Lots and lots of storage. You got 2 cup holders, the driver and passenger seat, as well as 2 cup holders in the middle. This vehicle does come equipped with the Bose sound system, which sounds absolutely amazing. You do have dual kind of glove compartments right here. I believe these are TPMS sensors for the trailer that this new touchscreen can actually test all of that and everything and monitor it. It's really cool. You do have LED lit passenger and driver vanity. Let's see if this will be able to focus with the lighting in this vehicle. I don't know. Okay. You have your 3-door universal garage remote right here. This center button controls the rear sliding window. These buttons on the side control the moonroof. Open and close, and you can tilt and ventilate it. You also have LED lit dome map lights. In front of that you have your lighting buttons to turn them on or off. And then in front of that you have all of your OnStar buttons as well as your SOS button. There's your LED lit vanity for the driver. There is your first microphone for the hands-free calling, and then your second microphone. Very cool. Lots of cool new features in this vehicle. Again, push button start now. I like how concave it is. It just feels really nice to push, and it's definitely in the right spot. So overall, I'm really happy with the front of the vehicle. Let's take a look and see how much legroom we have in the back. So before I get in, I want to show you how easy it is to lift and lower these seats. You just kind of get a good grip on it, fold it up, locks into place. You do have under seat storage that goes throughout the back. Very cool that they include this. It's kind of out of sight, out of mind, so if you have valuables, you can store them back here. To put the seat down, you just grab it and fold down. Getting in is really easy with these running boards and this grab handle, and we're up and in. So with the driver's seat situated where it would be if I was driving, I'd say I have a solid 10 inches to 12 inches of legroom before my knees hit the front seat, which is absolutely awesome. I am 5'11", if that helps anybody out there. Coming over here, we have 2 cup holders as well as heated seats for the rear passengers. We have a USB-C as well as a regular USB port and a 12-volt outlet. And new for 2019, the rear passengers get heating and cooling vents, which is something that was definitely a wish list from the previous outgoing model year. You do get behind the seat storage with the driver and passenger side. And the middle seat does fold down into a cup holder slash armrest. Something new for these 2019s, they do give you in the seat storage, which is awesome. Typically this space would just be kind of dead space or unused space. General Motors decided to let you use and put whatever you want in here. It does go back pretty far over into the center seat. As you can see, more than half of my hand is kind of gone. You can definitely store some iPads or whatever in there if you want to keep stuff out of sight. Very cool. And you do have your LED dome map lights right here as well. Now let's go take a look at that awesome tailgate real quick. Okay, so there's a couple ways to open this tailgate. The first way is with the button in the cab that I showed you in the center stack. The second way is with the key fob. Both of these ways will open the tailgate as one unit, however. To open it as two separate tailgates, you're going to come up to it. First of all, this is an LED for backup, for when you're backing up. This is your backup camera. This top button controls the tiny tailgate, and the bottom button controls the whole tailgate. So if you want to use it as a step, you're going to push this button. It will automatically come down as one unit. If you want to use just the top tailgate, you'll push the top one, it'll unlock, and then you can pull it down. Now, if you need to kind of create a blocker in front of the tailgate, there's this little button right here, you push, you pull this out, and it creates kind of a blocker. This has that kind of skateboard tape on it to give you grip. I have seen pictures and videos of some of these trucks coming with a speaker system integrated right here as well. Now, to use it as a step, you're going to push the bottom button, it'll drop, then you're going to reach under and push the top button, and it'll drop for you as well. Then you can push this button again and use it as a step. Now, I am 215 pounds, and I am very confident that this will hold while jumping up and down on it. Something to note, you do get LED bed lights on both sides, as well as a handle if you so choose to have that as an option. This particular one does have that as an option. General Motors has given you a lot of bed space with this 2019. As you can see, these walls are pushed back as far as they possibly can, and you also get class leading 12 tie-down locations now instead of the typical 8. Very sweet. Also, this portion is bed lined. This is a plastic cover. Something else to note that's awesome is if you are loading a lot of material and need to kind of get as close to the front of the bed as possible, having this down, you can be right up to it and you can have more space to reach forward and push stuff towards the front of the vehicle. Now to close it, you can close it all as one unit. You reach under it and it's closed. I think this is probably one of the coolest new features on trucks to date. It's real handy. A lot of people think it's gimmicky, but I definitely see the practical use for it out in the field. So let's take a look at the window sticker. So here's a window sticker on this vehicle. It does have some tint on it, so I will read it aloud for you guys. You got a 2019 Silverado 1500 4-wheel drive crew cab SLT. The exterior color is onyx black and the interior is jet black. The engine is a 5.3 liter Ecotec V8 and the transmission is an 8-speed automatic. All of your standard equipment are going to be in this massive rectangle right here. The standard vehicle price is $50,000 even. All of your optional equipment is going to be right here in this rectangle. The total vehicle price is $59,165. The X31 off-road package is an $850 option. Your fuel economy ratings are right here in this rectangle. This vehicle is rated at 15 miles per gallon city, 21 miles per gallon highway, for a combined fuel economy rating of 17 miles per gallon. I'd like to give a big thanks to Champion Buick GMC for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough on this vehicle. They are getting a lot of these vehicles in. Currently they have a bunch of SLTs and a couple of Denales, and I believe they have some AT4s on order. If you're interested in getting one, any of the new 19s for that matter, I'll put all the contact info in the description below. Like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.